Welcome back, students, for the continuation of our lessons. For today's lesson, we'll be looking at types of angles. Types of angles. Remember that types of angles are different from kinds of angles. The kinds of angles are the ways in which angles can be formed, but the types of angles are the ways by which the angle can be seen. And we have so many types of angles. We can basically list some of them. We can say that we have what is known as an acute angle. An acute angle. We also have an obtuse angle. We have a reflex angle. We have right angle. We also have complementary angle. We have supplementary angles. We have adjacent, or what is known as the straight angles, to mention few. So these are the types of angles that we have. Now we are going to look at these types of angles one after the other. The first one, we said we have an acute angle. Remember that with our earlier lesson, we said some angles are formed when they meet at a point. So we can say that an acute angles are angles which are greater than 0 degree, but they are less than 90 degree. So with acute angles, they are always greater than 0 degree, but less than 90 degree. So it means that all angles within the range of 0 to 90 degrees are acute angles. So angle 0.01 degrees is an acute angle, and angle 89.5 degrees is also an acute angle. So acute angles are basically within the range between 0 to 90 degrees. An obtuse angle. Obtuse angles, they are angles which are also greater than 90 degree. They are greater than 90 degree, but less than 180 degree. That is obtuse angle. They are also greater than 90 degree, but less than 180 degree. Can we make out the difference between an acute and obtuse? So we could realize that an acute is between 0 and 90, and obtuse is between 90 and 180 degree. What about reflex angles? With reflex angles, they are angles which are greater than 180 degree, but less than 360 degree. So it means that reflex angles also falls between 180 degree and 360 degree. So any angle at all within the range of 180 and 360 degree are reflex angles. Right angles. Right angles, they are a single. It is a single angle which add up to 90 degree. So right angle is not an acute angle. With right angle, they add up exactly to 90 degrees. So it means that with right angle, each angle is always 90 degrees. And usually we call them perpendicular angles because they add up to 90 degrees. Remember, angles forms within right angle. They add up to 90 degrees. Complementary angles. Complementary angles are quite different from right angles. With right angle, it is only a single angle that adds up to 90 degrees. But complementary angles are several angles. Means there are two or more angles adding up to 90 degrees. So it means that we'll have angle A, angle B, angle C. When you put all these three angles together, it should add up to 90 degrees. Then it is a complementary angle. By right angle, it is only a single angle giving us 90 degrees. But complementary angles are several. As we can see, angle A, angle B, angle C, adding up to give us 90 degrees. And this is what? Right angles, which add up to 90 degrees. By complementary angle, several angles adding up to 90 degrees. So there are quite difference between right angles and complementary. Right angle is a single angle, but complementary angles are various angles. When you put all of them together, their sum should give you 90 degrees. Then that is what is known as complementary angle. We move on to the supplementary angle. With supplementary angle here, there are also several angles that add up to 180 degrees. So remember, supplementary angles are not an adjacent angles, or they are not angles on the straight line. But remember that the angles that form or angles that falls on the straight line are what is known as the supplementary angles, because there are several angles on the straight line. When you put all of them together, they should add up to 180 degrees. So supplementary angle, as an example, we can say angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. When we put all these together, it should give us 180 degrees. Then we are saying that these four angles here are known as supplementary angles because they are adding up to 180 degrees. Then we look at the last type of angle that we have, which is adjacent angle, or what is known as the straight angle. With the adjacent angle or the straight angle, it is also a single angle adding up to 180 degrees. So we could see that there are a lot of differentiations here in terms of right angles, in terms of complementary angle, supplementary angle, adjacent angle. But take note that right angle is a single angle adding up to 90 degrees. Adjacent angle is a single angle adding up to 180 degrees. But complementary angles are several angles. It could be two or more than two adding up to 90 degrees. Their total sum should give you 90 degrees. Same as supplementary angles also. Their total sum, the various angles all should give you 180 degrees. So usually supplementary angles are found within angles on the straight line, and complementary angles are found within angles within triangles. So let's see, we have angles on the straight line this way. So we have this A, B, C. This angle A, B, C here. When you put everything together and it is equal to 180, then we are saying that it is supplementary angle. The angle A, angle B, angle C are supplementary angles when you put them together. If we have right angle this way, and we also have angle A, angle B, when we put angle A, angle B together by looking for its sum, it should add up to 90. Then we term angle A and B as complementary angle. So complementary angle is not a single angle, or supplementary is not a single. They are two or more, adding up to either 180 for supplementary and 90 for complementary. But adjacent angles are only straight line. We even term them straight angles. They are only straight angles adding up to 180 degrees. So these are the differences of the types of angles that we have. Now let's look at some sketch on the board. Then we try as much as possible to identify the types of angles that we have. Now let's say we have an angle such as this, and 120 degree has been put here. We have B, an angle such as this, and this has been put here. We have C, an angle such as this, and we have 60 degree put here. D, we have an angle such as this. Then we have this put here as 290 degree. Now these are few that I want us to identify, the types of angles that we have for this diagram. Now when we look at this angle here, an angle 120 degree here, this angle is an obtuse angle because it is within the range of, that is 90 and 180. So such an angle is known as obtuse angle. So this an obtuse angle, obtuse angle. This angle is just a single angle giving us 90 degrees. So this is what we term as right angle. So this is right angle. Then this angle also forms an angle 60 degree. It means it falls within the range of 0 and 90. So we term this as an acute angle. Then let's look at this. This angle, it moves around the angle 60 degree that we have here. It moves around the angle 60. That is the internal angle here. Let's say the angle Y here. So this angle is known as reflex angle. So reflex angle are greater than 180, but they are less than 360 degrees. So these are some of the types of angles that we have. We can also have some examples such as this. If we are to identify this, calculate the complementary angle of 60 degrees. We should calculate the complementary angle of 60 degrees. Now to do this here, remember that we said complementary angles are two or more angles adding up to, that is 90 degrees. So if we have been given one of the complementary angle and we are to look for the other complementary angle, all that we need to do is for us to what? Determine the other complementary angle. So what can we say? We say that X is the other complementary angle. So basically we have, therefore we have 60 degrees plus the X should be equal to 90. So we have X equals 90 degrees minus 60 degrees. And X is equal to 30 degrees. So it means that the two complementary angles that we have are angle 60 degree and that of angle 30 degree. We can take another example also on supplementary angle. F. Calculate the supplementary angle for x in angle 45 degree, comma, angle 70 degree, comma, angle 25 degree, and 25 degree. We should calculate the supplementary angle of x from the various angles here. Remember that we said supplementary angles are two or more angles which should add up to 180 degree. So we go back to identify the value of the angle x. So what do we do? Therefore, we have 45 degree plus 70 plus 25 degree plus the x should be equal to 180 degree. And that is the supplementary principle. So let's add. We have 45, 45, 45, 70, giving us 5. This will give us, that is 11. Plus 25. So we have 0, we have 4, we have 1. So the whole of these three angles total to give us 140. So basically we have 140 degree plus x equals 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 minus 140. 140 is crossing the equal sign. Then what we have, x is equal to 40 degree. So the supplementary angle of x involved within the various supplementary angle here is 40 degree. And this is what we should realize when types of angles are being given to us. We can be asked to calculate either the supplementary angle of the other or the complementary angle of the other, or to even identify some of the types of angle that we have based on the angles illustrated within the various diagram. We'll look at several examples as classwork, which will be posted for us to do later on. On that note, we end our lesson 2 on angles for today as well. Students will meet once again and discuss the other related forms of angles that we have. Thank you.